Thanks, Ms. Aiden. Good evening, everyone. I just want to thank all the teachers of Headway and Mr. Sidhu, Mr. Gill for their comforting assistance and guidance at every point. I want to give my regards to my parents for they were always with me while I was stressed out during my exams and every time. I'm gonna miss the moments I spent at Headway with all my friends, so I just want to congratulate you guys on this auspicious occasion.
I would like to thank all of you for coming out today. It really means a lot to us. I would like to thank my parents. You guys have been a great support. I know that I've put you guys through a lot, but really your support meant a lot to me. I would like to thank all of my teachers, the principal for everything he's done for us, the guidance, and
I'd like to thank everyone for coming here. It really means a lot. I really appreciate everything, but the people I have to thank the most is my parents. My parents have been there through everything.
It's my honor to be here and be part of this great celebration. This is your day, but this is also a day that all of us coming together to celebrate. I also want to thank the teachers. I think the students have thanked them, but also I think they also deserve a thank from the parents as well. The guidance a teacher can give a student is so valuable and so important for them to determine what they're going to be and also really lay a strong foundation. I also want to thank the parents. I think one of the biggest investments we as parents can make is into our children's education. I have a daughter who's in grade 11. I can understand some of the difficulties that we face as parents raising teenagers particularly, right?
Thank you. Now that I've admonished the little kids as well as the big kids, let me admonish the ones that I'm sitting right beside, or standing right beside. They will be able to tell you better than anyone that I will be the first to stand up and tell them that no, they cannot do that, no, they cannot say that, and will they please start behaving themselves? Aren't I? I have known you guys now for 3 years. I have watched you grow from yappy, I will march you out in the boulevard students, to being yappy, I still want to kill you, high school students, ready to go out into the real world. I'm pretty sure that they are counting their lucky stars that they are leaving because I always am telling them, you know what, is it okay if I commit class homicide? Will you guys not mind? And they always look at me like, no, Miss Hayden, you're not allowed to do that. We would like to survive and live through high school. And I have watched these students grow, and I have watched them as they are starting to come into their own lives, and that they still like to talk while I'm talking. Remember, I talk, you don't? It's been my catchphrase with them for the past 3 years. See, it still doesn't work. So apparently I'm no longer their teacher anymore. They're done. They want to get out of here. And so I will proceed by telling them, you guys are leaving. You're now out in the real world. So I'd like you guys to do something for me while you're out there. I want you to aim as high as you can for your dreams, because as long as you aim...
A couple of people I will remember as long as I live. A couple of things I'll remember as long as I live. I remember Harpreet's coming in late 4 times a week. I even remember once I went to his house and woke him up in grade 10 because his mom said, you know, I gave up, Paji, I'm not going to wake him up anymore. So I drove to his house, woke him up, and I told him in nice Punjabi words, you know, get out of the bed right away or uncle is here. I remember Mr. Kalsi coming in late and having a different excuse all the time. One day his fish was sick. But I didn't know how you could tell she's sick. I didn't know. I don't know how Miss Hayden got that thing over top of Poonam. I still don't know. I thought she would need a chair or something to put it up there. Jaskern and Leah, they're going to be lawyers. No other comments needed. Gurparnpreet, keep on studying the way you are studying, but have some social life too. Make friends. Waste some time. I want you to waste some time. You need to waste some time, right? You're using your time like 100% efficiency rate all the time. Mr. Tavana and Amanveer, very, very good work this year. I was going to save Dolly and Sonam for the last. They are like twins, inseparable twins. They have taken the leadership role very nicely. I'd like to thank them for doing that. And Farhana is the last one, but not the least. She's a very hardworking student, very cautious, and going to make us proud one day. Actually, all of you are going to make us proud one day. Before I go any further, I would like to recognize my past graduates. In the back right corner, could you please stand up? I don't see Paneet. I don't see Paneet and Suneet. Where are they? Could you stand up? Jasmine, Paneet, Suneet, stand up, please. My product, I don't have to say anything more. Judge yourself. Out of 24 graduates of the last 2 years, you are at end of the road on one side, but beginning of the next one. Education, 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 all these 13 years. Why do you need education? Hopefully, the question has been answered by now. If not, to me, one of the biggest things about education is that you are able to keep more than one idea, two opposing ideas in your brain at the same time. To me, that's education. All the problems you see out there, people can only keep one idea in their head. And anything that opposes it, wars happen, name calling happens, intolerance happens. So my idea of education is that you can keep two opposing ideas in your head at the same time. I think I have done my job. And when I look at you guys, I know there's 3-4 closed groups in there, and then you are one big group there. Miss Hayden gave you guys nice awards, and I have one for her. Leaving 5 minutes early and thinking Mr. Sidhu didn't notice award goes to Miss Hayden. I thought I should burn her too. 4:10, I will say, Miss Hayden, where are you? Oh, I gotta pick my sister. I'm on white mud already. You know, I said, oh, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. We got the system, why education is needed. I gave you a simple idea about it. Chemistry, physics, biology, math, everything else is fine, but that's the biggest one. What kind of education? I think kids in India, maybe a school which is under a tree, are doing 2 + 2. Kids in Africa are doing 2 + 2. Kids in public and Catholic and private schools are doing 2 + 2 = 4. That kind of education is pretty similar all over. Even the Queen's grandkids, and I think they did, her son did learn 2 + 2.